And 4 players from Vitality challenging. ZywOo leading the charge here.
Bintet's gonna start the fragging, but it goes the wrong way. We start the map with a team kill, unfortunately. Somebody got in his way, and he paid the price for it. NBK is gonna respond. That means all the kills that count go against Tyloo until Summer finds NBK. Tyloo versus ZywOo. He's already pushed back as well on 3 HP. They nearly catch him as he retreats up Banana. Meanwhile, Attacker has gone on the attack, and he'll try and probe B. Apex is going to hold inside of Pit. Smart. That's experience. Don't leave Pit open. They've already won the battle at Banana. They're low on HP. They can't afford to overcommit and leave A open. So he just sits to make sure if they want to plant that side of the map, he's there. On top of that, he has clearly called and they've identified that they've left CT spawn open. So the rotations go back in that direction and they'll confront. As Attacker makes contact. Damage though, as it sits on Apex. The problem, he manages to bait away the attention, and that's when ZywOo shows up.
If he gets that kill, maybe there's a glimmer of hope there for Tyloo, but absolutely nothing now. It's up to Summer, who will be with the bomb at least. 35 seconds, but presumably gets dropped any second now. He does get caught towards the, of course, arse position, but maybe not all hope is lost, because remember, Apex is low HP in that pit. If he goes down, there is a chance. He's got to try and plant here. He'll get the bomb down. This isn't over just yet, necessarily. My goodness, man. It's going to take an ace, but it's not impossible.
It's certainly not. 10 HP on Apex. He's stuck in the pit. They knew where he was. Summer now almost has the advantage. Alex has to peek it back, and Summer starts it off brilliantly.
Towards the underpass, perhaps. Really well. Nice clean kill. Takes down Bintet. And at this point, they've got the advantage. That's what they're looking for. Can hold their crossfires as the time ticks away.
Somebody looking back inside of the smoke. Smokes that no longer reveal red dots. I like to cheer for red dots, just like anybody else. NBK, he'll take down somebody. Set for the crossfire, as well as Apex pops out from coffins. That's exactly when NBK decides to strike. Xgrit and Summer, not sure which way to look and which way was a bigger threat. Both go down. It's just left to Attackers.
The blueprints out there first to show. This is how the incendiary should be throwing the HGs, and we're at the 1 minute mark. We said something quite fast to be coming through, and here's the final commitment.
RBK, all got played. Flash actually stepped out, found somebody. Attacker gets the response, though, 2 for him. ZywOo's still a little bit occupied in middle, missing a few shots. That opens up time as an opportunity. Not that they've taken him down, but time for Summer to work inside of the A site without that AWP rotating over and giving his attention, excuse me. He has done exactly that now. He'll play from Moto. I don't know that they're fully aware of Summer switching back over to the small pit side, because ZywOo still seems focused on the quad. If he steps out even a little bit too far, Summer might have found him, but he had to get aggressive and start to make a move toward the site. Apex caught him off, and it's Bintet. I haven't said his name much so far this game, and he won't get much attention this time either. Like every flash out. Smoke down, look at NBK go, gets aggressive. Somebody's found behind the smoke as a result of that as well. He sprayed the corner, he committed to it, which oftentimes is a risk. If you're a solo commit and you spray that aggressively, if you run out of ammo and you're wrong, they hear you reload, they're gonna jump all over you. So he gets away with one, but he is traded in the end.
Well, ZywOo now alone towards B. He needs to be very careful here. If he goes down, the side is completely open, and that's exactly what happens. And they can't even justify a rotate at this point. They're going to have to hope that the terrorists fall back and go towards A. It's Alex. Maybe finds the frag here with the MP9. Precise shot as well. Gets himself an AK. So, now the round's back on. The fact the bomb hasn't been planted yet, they might actually have the discussion on whether they can go for this retake. Now it's been leveled out to a 3-on-3. Smoke down towards CT spawn. You can see Zachary and Bintet both low HP as well. This round's back on. I don't think Vitality were really that interested in going for the retake, but absolutely are now. Apex of the wallbang through the coffins. Sends Zachary to his death, and now the plan comes through. This time it looks like it should be successful. Slightly different plan coming through. Bintet with just 16 HP and no grenades as he goes for the long flank here. This might be a little bit too late. We will find out.
Summer's holding off dark side corner. But Bintet, this is a huge flank. This is get right-esque at Starladder. He's going to go all the way behind them. They have no idea. Gets the gun out. Alex realized it. He looked to Banana, knew the timing was off, found the kill as well. And oh, the lineup though, Summer again! Again he clutches it back, this time with 3.
Note. We'll see a smoke towards Arch, and this looks like a fast player as MBK is aware of it. Challenges, surely traded out at this point, but it's a rock'em sock'em round here. ZywOo close range of the orb, only good for 1. It's so scrappy here on Inferno that it looks like Vitality are coming out on top. Just about. It goes right down to the 2 versus 1. Apex
economic situation as well. Bit of a reset just came in. probably not going to have weapons. Good position for Alex. Backside of the ledge, over the railing. He can fall off it quickly. Didn't find a kill, but gets away. It's similar to, I guess if you want to call Rampant, Nuke. Very different circumstances. Even still, he fell off and got a kill. They find 2 on entry. It's somebody who's got an AUG picked up, found 2 kills, and Summer complements that. They've got the man advantage and the bomb down.
And the AUG as well. This is actually looking quite promising. This was essentially a full eco with that one deagle from Summer that opens things up, and now they have the advantage. If MBK goes down, it's not even worth ZywOo going for it. As he now finds the rifle, at least he'll have a bit more fighting power, close range. First kill comes in for MBK. Is that going to bait out the rest of Tyloo? Absolutely does. ZywOo with it all to do, but he hasn't
faces away from it, expecting a flash. As soon as he anticipated the fact that they may not even be arriving on B, he goes back in the smoke. That's when they do. You pointed it out. Great timing on the flank. Unfortunately, they were all looking that direction. They hadn't fully committed onto the B site, and I don't think they're going to either. With those kills, it's back toward mid and RPK.
He can win this. He can get 3 kills here. He's capable, Matt. He's got little to no bullets there. Had he sprayed maybe a second after, there could be more to speak of there, but that's going to be the round. RPK, definitely one of those players you see in those...
Knowing and hearing the smoke has gone down toward the arch from the T side. Now it's turned back. Now he gets aggressive, I should say. He's actually toward quad. Excuse me, that's not quad side at all. It's going to be ZywOo with Execute down and bomb in his possession once more. He's a little bit timid in how he holds. Knows they're behind this smoke over toward library, but unaware of Summer's position. This could catch him off because the AK catches him not looking, and bomb is back in their possession until MBK arrives. Full on the flank. Inside of the site, it's Alex and RPK. They hold it all together.
Just finally. MBK to defend them. No one rotating as of yet. Apex begins the rotation, but it's a little bit too late. MBK has to frag hard.
Certainly has so far. 2 through the edge of the smoke. In fact, Bintet calling out as he was retreating. Apex, we can see the fact that they've crossed over. Goes a little bit late with his spray through the smoke, but MBK will play off that. Through he goes! Through he goes indeed! He finds both as he turns back.
2 players reside. Attacker watching the apartments there at quad with Accurate, and we'll see who comes out on top as the headshot that takes down the initial player, and it looks like the round is already in the bag. We'll see if any mistakes are made at this point. Somebody desperately trying to find a frag here. He'll get it. One will be planted though, and this is a huge advantage for Vitality. They shouldn't give this one up, but stranger things have happened on this very map.
Yeah, this very map, this very game, this very everything certainly has. Somebody was the man to do it last time. He's inside of the smoke and wants to be the first to engage this time as well. Flash did. They'll get there, but only for 1. Traded back by Summer. There's still a chance. Summer's got a double. Oh, but Alex, they never spotted him. Nearly do. Nearly turned it around before he could find the kill, but it's now down to a 1-on-1 with Bomb taking away.
No.
Bintet
Already can survive or run away with a knife. You want to make sure you definitely get out of there, as somebody might have this first frag. He definitely does. RPK goes down. Will he be able to survive though? So many bullets heading in his direction. Will have to expend his own smoke at this point. Self-preservation at its finest as he jumps across again. The utility bombardment keeps on coming through, and he'll pay the price. Had to get out of that as quickly as possible, but a 4-on-4 actually favors the T side on Inferno. So ODLC, that's what Alex's name, and my brain just kind of slipped away. Vitality did have the advantage
LDLC
there.
players and some of the others too.
And here comes the boost from Accurate, and it's going to pay dividends here. Great work. Fantastic round from them. Aggression at the start to take down RPK. It was chaotic. You could see their default goes out the window at that point. Vitality can't really do much. They're trying to find frags.
As soon as the utility removes itself from the top of Banana, yeah, they're going to push down. Tyloo wants to take it over. That's going to allow them to rotate early, but not early enough potentially because the attack is already on. The aggression in place, it's Execute the shutdown and RPK. Now they'll get a player onto the arch as well, and it might be the perfect time for Bintet to arrive because Attacker and Execute still slowing them down. Attacker just pushed through. Apex with his back turned has no idea. And ZywOo nowhere to go but the grave. Tyloo 14-7.
It just looks like they're on another level right now.
Pundits from another esport that predicted the Asian region would have won a major by 2018. Turns out he's wrong. Oh, so yeah, we'll just leave that out. But you're right, maybe 2019 is the year they really stepped foot forward.
Well, we've got a very small sample size so far. We didn't catch the other Vici game, but so far so good for Vitality, at least in this particular round. Zakira caught out with the CZ in hand towards the boiler room now. It's going to be a 3 versus 2, and actually the rotation's not looking too promising for Tyloo here. It will be Bintet with the AK and Summer coming in towards Library with the AWP. They might as well try and see what kills are available to them. I don't think they'll necessarily go for a straight up round victory here. But they can pick players off and make sure they don't save absolutely everything. That would be enough, as Bintet will continue that campaign. His teammate did get dropped there, but he's just going to try and cause some damage here. Finding 2 kills, just weakening them up, maybe to save the AWP at this stage would be enough.
Probably going to be an execution explosion. Oh, that's exactly what I was going to lead to. If they're going to execute against double ops, they need to find picks. They've done exactly that, and they add to it. Summer goes around the corner, finds ZywOo. Bomb goes down. it's at the exact time they need to, because now it's boot on the other foot. With 40 seconds left and the potential to explode to a bomb site, it's chaos, bomb down, and not a lot of time to recover.
Chaos has been the operative word for this entire map. It's been absolutely bananas. I've loved it. It's been great. 4-on-3 though, not for long. Ben Sets shuts it down. He's giving the call. They're heading towards that B site. There's only one player there, but it's the AWP. If he hits one of these shots, that should be it. He misses the first. Can he nail the second? He absolutely can. Looking to close out the game. There's 8 seconds remaining. A plant will come in at least. Summer surely denies it, and that's going to be game. It is going to be Tyloo.